Yeah, Vermintide, we're back, and I changed my talent points. I changed to another talent on this Sienna career that's, if I kill a special, then for the next 12 seconds, my spells don't increase the heat meter.
Oh, okay. So if you rush in and kill a big guy, then you could basically blast away at any other surrounding monsters or surrounding creatures without having to worry.
The game considers specials to be the guys like ninja rats, flamethrower
All
rats,
right. Yeah. Okay.
the chaos
So not even the
sorcerers.
big monsters. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good actually. There's usually like a couple dozen of those per level.
Yeah,
Sounds like a good deal then.
it is. I think.
I guess we'll find out.
We'll see. I'll be torching things as soon as you see me kill a gas rat.
Yeah. Okay.
I also changed staffs. This one can... Its regular fire is still just a little fireball, but then its secondary fire is I build a little... Can you see this on the floor?
I can. Yeah. It's like a rune on the floor.
Yeah, I can build that up with, well, it'll be left trigger for you, and then I can press right trigger to pop.
Oh, okay. Does that light on fire everything that's within the rune?
I assume.
Yeah, okay.
Still
That's
got
pretty
the
neat.
Kobo for melee.
It served you pretty well.
It has.
We've made a friend. After freeing his slaves, burning his supplies, and burying his dreams of power, the Rock Blood Champion is more than eager to socialize. He's sending out
Socialize.
Socialize.
You wanker.
You dumb bloody wanker.
You fuck.
You
Well, Franz, why?
fucking what?
I just said, Franz, why?
It's kind of neat that I can walk around in this slimy ass water.
Yeah. I imagine eventually there's a point where you just go too deep, right? Because they won't let you just wander off into the distance.
Let's test that out. Oh,
Okay,
I have invisible wall.
Okay. I was figuring it was either going to be that or there'd be a, what's it when they call it when it's underwater, a cliff, and it kills people all the time at the beach?
Oh, what is that? That's not
I
a
had-
reef, is it? No.
I had like a second or third cousin that died in one of those.
Oh, that sucks. Like they
Yeah,
were just swimming and then they just like fell under. The tide took them because they dropped too low.
They were walking on the seafloor, something like that, and they're suddenly stopped being floor, and yeah, the water pulled them under.
Ah, that sucks. That's rough. Pretty shitty way to die.
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
I can't imagine
especially
there's probably a lot
from
of pleasant ways. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Especially because from the people on the beach, it looks like you were just walking along and then you were gone.
Weird. Yeah, I guess so. Is that not what happened to Shad and his kid? Something very similar to that?
Chad, they knew there was a tide coming in, a bad tide coming in.
Ah, okay. You know, it's funny. Well, maybe I guess maybe not funny, but I think it was 2K like WWE 12, 13, somewhere around there,
Oh,
where I
Special
remember.
killed.
What happened? Oh, you already got one.
yeah, I can
Well,
kill
blast
all
away.
I want.
I do see lots of things on fire.
It do good. Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Shad,
he was,
the last game Shad was in was 2011.
It goes all the way back to that. Wow, that might have been the one I'm thinking of then. Yeah, because I remember it was one of the ones I played where Shad was downloadable content, and I remember just saying like Shad.
He was on disc in 2011, so that probably would have been 2009 or 2010 that he'd been DLC.
It was yeah, like he wasn't, I guess. Well, no, because I didn't really play 2010, so maybe he was.
Was it an alternate
Okay.
attire downloadable?
I don't know, because if you say that he was playable in 2011, that was the first of the recent, relatively recent games I started playing again. I was pretty much out from about 9, 10, and 11, or 9 and 10, 8, 9, and 10, more or
Yeah.
less.
Those are the right ones
So
to
it would have
skip.
to have been. Yeah, they were pretty awful. It would have been then 11 or 12, I guess, that he was. There was something of him that was downloadable. I know that, or something where he was like added as a special thing. I can't remember exactly what the context was, but I know that it happened because I remember just like saying to everybody, like, wow, like of all the things they can come up with, like Shad Like, really? Oh, he's gonna move some numbers. Fucking Shad, of all fucking people. Some random-ass person no one cared about. And then he went and fucking died to save his kid and became a fucking, like, champion. And it's like, wow, looking back, I feel really bad that I pissed all over the guy, because apparently he was a really good person. I mean,
Yeah.
most parents would try to save their kids, but I mean, still, it's like, he died for it. Like, he was quoted as saying, no, no, don't save me, go get my son. You know, so
Yeah.
he was probably willingly saying, hey, I'm gonna die, but take care of my kid for me. That's, I mean, like I said, that's some championship material right there.
Yeah. Shad, the thing I always remember with Shad is that after he left wrestling, he went into, he motion captured all of the combat animations and stunts for Kratos in the newer God of Wars.
Oh wow, that's kind of an honorable thing to be able to do.
Yeah, it's really neat, and it was one of the things that kind of stuck out with his passing, beyond, of course, just the simple tragedy of it, was if they do God of War again, like, the way I associate Kratos' fighting style in the newer games is distinctly Shad's body language.
Oh, okay.
It's like, man, it'd be fucking weird to see any other God of Wars where he doesn't fight like that anymore, doesn't move like that anymore.
Yeah, that's true. If it's distinct to his kind of movements, and if they stand out, I wouldn't know because I've never played any of those games, but I would believe it. I mean, certain people move certain ways,
Yeah.
certain smoothness to their motions and that kind of thing. Little I don't know distinctions.
Yeah, it was a thing of, like, Shad is, one of the few human beings who's actually big enough to be Kratos. Particularly
I guess he would be. That's
Kratos.
right. Yeah, yeah. Like when
Kratos-
I look back, sorry, you go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Kratos used to be kind of skinnier, more of a lean muscle in the old Greek games.
Right.
But they made him big
I mean, again,
and beefy.
Yeah, I like I said, I never played them, but I do remember that he seemed to kind of get thick up with. Was it not this generation? I guess because this generation is a little bit newer, but like somewhere between the PS2 and maybe PS3 era of the games. Is that when he started getting kind of big and like a shredded beast man?
Yeah, the Norse God of War's on PS4. That's when he got big.
Oh, okay.
Which was supposed to kind of go with him getting old, right? He was turning more into big muscle rather than lean with age.
Most people do get huge and ripped as they get older.
Yeah. Well, I think if you're the sort of guy who's hitting the weights every day, then perhaps you lose so much the capability to stay lean, but the muscle can keep going on.
Yeah.
I mean, you see that with several wrestlers. AJ Styles has obviously become much less lean with age, but he's still fucking beef.
Yeah, people have been talking about how he's more ripped and beefy now than he ever was, and I don't know if that's steroids or not. I don't want to make the accusation, but it could just be him I don't know, just getting older and thicker.
Yeah, I think he's got a few promos saying, like, I'm getting near the end. I don't want to be going out on a low.
Oh, really?
I believe that he has, yeah.
How long has he been in WWE? Has it actually been 10 years?
Nearly 10. I know that a year or two ago, I heard trivia that freaked my shit, which was AJ has been in WWE longer than he was in TNA.
Oh, that is weird. Yeah, I still associate him as being a TNA wrestler that came over.
Yeah, to me, he's the face of TNA.
I guess he kind of is. If not him, who else?
Like, that was the whole thing with Cena versus AJ is, oh my god, it's a dream match. It's the face of TNA versus the face of WWE for the 2000s.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, to me, that's like, holy shit, that's the Hogan Flair of that generation, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. Was it a good feud? If I remember right, that was supposed to be some of Cena's better stuff. With being the AJ as an opponent, I see why it would be.
Yeah, my understanding is that Cena Styles was an excellent feud, and like pretty well every match they had was a banger.
Okay, yeah, that fits with what I know of it.
Yeah. Also, importantly, AJ went over, right? But then Cena's never been one of the ones to get selfishly booked.
Yeah.
There was a series of years where Vince didn't want him to lose, but that's because Vince saw dollar signs when he looked at him.
Naturally.
Once Cena was getting older, it seemed to turn into, hey, boss, can I lose? Yeah, sure, kid.
Yeah, it does seem that way. Yeah, on the way out, my understanding, Cena was putting pretty much everybody over, which is probably about the most generous person to have done so that I can think of. Hogan sure didn't do it.
No, well, Cena's the one that gave Kevin Steen a name when he came in, because you remember Kevin Steen debuted beating Cena.
Oh, I didn't know that actually. Okay,
Yeah,
that's quite the start then. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if you. Go ahead.
Steen has wound up having a crazy run, at least partly just off of 2 incidents alone, where it's like, for one thing, he came in debuting, beating Cena clean, and he got to be Austin's last opponent.
That's the weird one. It seems odd to me that he just came out of nowhere for one last match and against Kevin Owens. Not that I have any problem with Kevin Owens. What I've seen of his work as Steen was really good, but why him?
Yeah, I have to imagine part of it's just simply like, if you're an older guy coming back, you probably want to have a relatively safe match against someone that will take care of you, but is also fun. And Steen seems like to my understanding, Steen's a pretty hard guy to get to disagree with. My understanding is that Sammy's a great guy, but Sammy's very politically opinionated, and he never holds back.
Oh,
And
on his opinions, you mean, or his in-ring stuff? When you say he doesn't hold back. Oh, okay.
And supposedly it's been a recurring thing throughout their careers that Sammy always winds up starting fights, and Steen has to make peace.
Oh, okay. I did not know that about them.
Yeah, I mean, Sammy's the sort of guy that when you look at him, you kind of expect him to have political opinions. You know, there's just a certain...
Just by the way he looks?
Yeah, there's an archetype of person. He looks like a hipster sort of guy, you know?
He does, yeah. Hipster or even a hippie.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know what... I would assume that Austin's political affiliation would be Republican, largely. I mean, being that he's from Texas. No? Really? No? Huh.
No, he was saying stuff, well, it's Austin, so he wasn't, like, putting it very eloquently, but he was like, you know, I remember seeing, like, clips of him from, like, 2008 or whatever going, you know, there's some folks out there that can't stand the gay folks, and I just can't jive with those cats. I mean, what's the problem to you, them two wanting to be together? Ain't no hair off your ass.
Oh, okay. That actually to me comes as a surprise.
Yeah?
Because I myself think that gay people are creatures.
Yeah. What kind of creatures?
Evil ones. God gets mad when two men lay together.
Did you say God gets mad?
Yes, I did. He's like, damn it.
I like the idea that it's not even a divine smile. It's like, oh, they're doing it again.
More of this.
Oh, no, not the butt sex again.
That's great, too.
He's omniscient, so he can't look away.
Look at that.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Can you mix it up at least?
Of course, it's perfectly fine when a male sodomizes a woman. That's okay. But if two guys do it, oh, well, no, we can't have that.
Oh, Martin's off by himself.
Oh, he'll be fine.
I'm fucking lost.
Is he... did he just run ahead, or did he get stuck on something? That's weird that he was so far ahead by himself.
I think he got split up by the tornado. He didn't want to get caught in the tornado.
Oh, that's right. It probably flung him over there. Okay.
The AI AI is smart enough to try and avoid getting picked up by the tornado, so it might not be that it picked him up, but just simply that he looked at it and went, nope, and went the other way. Understandably.
Yeah, that thing's kind of a pain in the ass, just like you said.
I gotta say, when there's specials that you can't even see, that's much more infuriating when they're free ammo for you, or free magic.
Yeah. Sounds pretty fun, actually. She looks very, very fun to use.
Yeah, this staff is pretty good. I'm liking this.
What is it called?
The coruscation staff, I think.
Okay. And you have never seen that before, even in your main game playthrough. Then I would figure that by the time you've been playing this game, you would have found every weapon for every character class and seen and done it all.
I'd seen the coruscation staff, but never used it.
Oh, okay.
I also
always try new stuff.
While I have 100 hours in the game, I've got it split between all the characters. So your Carillion is actually about a pace with my Sienna.
Oh, I see. I think most people probably try more characters before they settle on one, but it just so happens that this character's style mixed really well with me, just became really fun, so right away it was like, hey, I have no reason to switch, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, understandably.
Yeah.
The
I just
swamp
walked
is on
towards the guy.
fire!
It actually kind of was, wasn't it?
Yeah. Kind
You'd
of
think that
incredible.
if you lit a match here, the whole area would start aflame.
Yeah!
I mean, if we're really wanting to be realistic, and in a game with giant rat men, you'd think that they would be.
Yeah. That's what I bought the game for.
Yeah, realism. I want a historically accurate rat man monster simulator.
You don't remember that part of the books?
Did that guy finally go down? He was shooting at us from a far distance.
No, he keeps stumbling him. There we go. Now he's dead. Jesus.
Finally. Yeah, that was. He was at that for a little while.
Yeah, the flamethrower, excuse me, the fireballs are not terrifically accurate, so.
Okay.
That is one downside, is I'm not getting many headshots with this one.
It'd almost be too strong.
Yeah, she does have the beam staff for if you want to go for headshots, but that's otherwise kind of an awkward weapon to use, so I'm not super huge.
A beam staff?
Mm-hmm.
So like she could shoot like fire lasers?
Yes.
Well, that sounds pretty great.
Yeah.
Huh.
Nope.
Oh, he dodged. I blasted his head off with an arrow. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, arrows, they hit pretty fucking hard, you know?
I guess they do, yeah.
It's one of those things that it's crazy to remember sometimes when people point out, like, elves, the thing with elves is they're supposed to be dainty and kind of frail, but agile. And their signature weapon is the bow. But have you ever pulled a bowstring in real life?
I have, actually. It's kind of hard to do.
Yeah. Like, you need... People who take up archery as a serious hobby just by nature wind up with hellacious pecs.
Yeah. You have to have some good strength to really draw that back. And you have to draw it back at an angle, too. A lot of people think that you just draw it back, like, straight. Your arm, your elbow has to kind of arch up, which is kind of an unnatural feeling.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's kind of almost like lifting a weight.
Yeah.
Got me some healing potion, which is good, because I can use some.
Whoosh! That's good, seeing the mushroom cloud and the crowd disperses. Give me my free ammo! Yes! Free ammo!
Nice.
Burn! Burn them all!
I heard multiple people talking at once. I was trying to understand what was being said, but they blurred together.
Yeah, Krillian was criticizing Cooper for healing too early, while at the same time, Sienna was going, Gas rat!
Oh, she was just saying gas rat?
Yeah.
Huh. I thought I was hearing two whole separate conversations.
Alright, as you can tell, I failed to mention it, but we've been going through the, little away base that the Norskins have made here, the Chaos Worshippers have made here. And now we've gotten to a big walled section, so we need a battering ram to get in.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
So now we've hijacked one of theirs.
Oh.
By the way,
If you try and jump up against the back of it, it actually like bounces you backwards. That's
oh
weird.
yeah, boing, boing. It's like it's a weird angle, and the game doesn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, it seemed that way. I was trying to jump on it, instead I was being like literally bounced.
Get a load of them human skin tints. What's the
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing them now.
what's the feng shui on that?
Depends on which direction their bed is facing.
Yeah.
That's the big thing for me. You gotta face the opening of the room. If you face away from it, that just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
The Globadeer. Where be the Globadeer? I don't see him anywhere.
Ah shit.
Yeah, I just got a big old gulp of the... Oh, what'd you hit?
Couldn't even see it, but I hit it.
Oh, that was why it exploded. Okay. I just started swinging and suddenly I was surrounded by green.
Yeah. Whoosh.
I like this swamp level better than the last one we were in. I mean, I loved how much action was in that one, but I like this map structure better.
Yeah, I think it's neat that you're working your way through their camp.
Yeah.
And now we can swing the battering ram. Pull.
Swing.
Boom.
Grand. I think that was the name of the thing in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
The big giant fucking battering ram.
Oh boy.
Whatever goes through that gate, stand your ground. Or it's no matter what comes through that gate, something like that, whatever.
You are men of Gondor.
Yeah. What do you think would be cooler, being a member of Gondor's guard or being a rider of Rohan?
Ooh, you know, the Gondor guys get cooler armor, but the
Yes.
Rohan guys, I mean, cavalry warfare is just cooler.
Yes. They've both got their advantages, definitely. I remember that the cast, Billy Boyd and Dominic Monaghan, I can't remember which one was on which, but one of them was exactly like that. They were like, look at me, I got this badass armor. The other one's like, well, I'm a horse rider. I'm like a
Yeah.
horse lord. It's like, it's kind of hard to tell which one I'd like better.
Yeah?
Ultimately, I think I'd have to go with Gondor, just because I love that city so much. I think it'd be really cool to live in there, live in that mountain town.
Yeah.
But then I don't know though, being a nomadic, horse rider in a camp, that'd be pretty great too.
Yeah? Whoosh.
Yeah, I'm seeing flames all over the place.
It's pretty good. I'm liking this talent. I think I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, that's cool. Sounds like you found something new. We have
Ooh, ammo box.
Oh, I could use that unless. Oh, that's right. You can't. Okay, I'll grab it.
It's an infinite ammo box anyways.
They actually put a lot of those down. Pretty handy.
Yeah, on the easy difficulty, definitely. There's less
I
of
was
them on
gonna
higher
ask.
difficulties.
Yeah. Okay. I would have assumed so.
Otherwise, the elf could just mow through everything.
Yeah, that's true.
That was actually one of the, I remember that's one of the things that's famous, is if you find an infinite ammo box and there's any enemies nearby and you have the elf, just let her rock for a while.
Yeah. Just stand there and let her go.
Yeah. They're, the dwarf and the two humans, they can, well, two non-magic humans, they can do some ranged firepower depending on the gun they get, but the elf, they're all good with infinite ammo.
Yeah, pretty long shots too. I don't know if there's a length limit for the other characters or not.
There is, though Kruber's huntsman career increases it.
Ah, okay.
So Huntsman Kruber's kind of like the elf in a lot of ways. Oh, that's weird. They ordinarily subtitle it when Barden sings.
We must have just somehow missed it. Like it didn't trigger.
Yeah.
Vardkas.
Or Case. I don't know.
Case.
They're supposed to be...
It did have an E at the end of it.
Yeah, they're supposed to be, kind of Scandinavian, so... How would the Scandinavians pronounce that?
Oh, I would not know.
Yeah. And you're from a part of the place, part of America they went to.
Am I? The Scandinavians up in the kind of upper Midwest?
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of Scandinavian descent there.
Oh, I didn't know that. There's a
Yeah.
lot of, I can't, not Eskimo necessarily, but they're, there's another Native American, there's a lot of Native Americans up there anyway, but there's a particular type of,
There used to be more.
there actually used to be quite a bit of them.
Yeah.
Wonder what happened there. I don't know. There are not many things that make me kind of ashamed of my race, such as the term would be, I guess, but that's kind of one of them. It's like, man, people were just fucking minding their own business. Well, for the most part, they were just kind of doing their own thing. We were just like, hey, I want what they have. Let's kill them and trick them and connive them, and then like stick them out in a corner somewhere and say, hey, this is what you get, and you'll like it and be happy.
And eventually we'll want that corner we gave him too.
Yeah, we'll want that back too.
Oh, look, rat.
Oh, I was wondering if we could go through here. Pretty cool. Gladiator arena.
Ooh, Alec, extra health.
I'll give it a shot. Southlanders?
Damn straight.
Oh, I was doing my power to him and he disappeared.
Oh.
What a bitch.
I cast super fireball and it went straight up his ass.
They don't like
God.
it when it goes there.
Not even cheek, it went straight to asshole.
Like I said,
Watch
you got
out.
a buckwheat. Ah, he's got a projectile attack. Okay.
Yeah, he throws his axe and it comes back.
Don't see that too often.
Nope, that's a special enchantment there.
Oh, he just barely made. He did a huntress on me just now.
Oh, shit. Oh boy. Ah! Get it off.
You motherfucker.
You prick.
My arrows, I don't think, literally do anything to him.
Yeah, he's
As armored
pretty
as he
thickly
is.
armored.
Yeah.
Take this. Ow! Oh!
That was pretty cool, though. I like his look and everything.
Yeah.
He says catch. He actually said catch.
Two loot die in the center of the arena for killing a boss. For a lord.
Nice. Got a good stumble animation, too. It really took him a while for him to go down.
And I forgot, I drank a strength potion just for the hell of it. I forgot that strength potions make it where your melee will hit stun even bosses.
Oh, that's always a thing?
I believe that's the thing, is that strength potions enhance damage, hit stun, and cleave.
Oh, okay. Did not know that.
Yeah. So they're nice. All three of the potion types are nice for fighting bosses, but it's nice for just bullying him.
Bullying him.
Yeah. And so much as you can bully a 10-foot tall warlord of death and disease.
Right.
Hey!
Thwap. Oh, that went down pretty easy.
Stupid idiot shouldn't have jumped.
Yeah, they really shouldn't have.
Yeah. There's a variety of things they shouldn't do. Really, they should just consider leaving.
Yeah, if they were smart, they would. Oh, I guess so. That means we haven't had a single Ratman in this map, have we? Oh, wait, yeah, we have. We have.
We've had a few, but once we got into the actual Norskin camp, it was just Norskins.
Yeah. Which, you know, logical enough.
They knocked them into the... We're taking them home with us!
Yeah, I was about to go swinging at him, but I was already too far into the thing, so I disappeared.
Alright, time down to a chair. We'll get information out of him.
Yeah, he wants to be part of our area. He needs to earn it with some information first. Wants to be part of our hub. Our grub hub.
We got
I
a
don't know how-
playable character, the captive.
His speciality is, like, wiggling out of restraint.
Yeah.
Or trying to, at least.
All of the character dialogue with him is just threatening him.
Mocking him. It is funny.
Shit,
Yeah, we
go
were pretty
Kruber.
close on this one. What's up?
I said, shit, go Kruber.
Yeah, he did a lot of damage.
Huh?
Actually, all of them did. Well, yeah, it's the little guy always does the least.
Except when he doesn't.
Yeah. You and I were very close, except for I definitely didn't kill as many specials as you did. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh
but
wow, you got a lot more range kills, which would make sense. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, well, I was looking for specials to kill so I could get free magic.
That also makes sense. Yeah, the stats actually seem to bear out our particular characters' builds and so forth.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've been told those
That went all the way across.
Yeah.
bloodletter demons can't be right though. They're the wrong shape.
I think that's the first time I've heard him say that one.
Yeah. He is right, though. They are the wrong shape. Bloodletter skulls are like, kind of xenomorph shaped.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You probably already know this, but the xenomorph, like its general head style was explicitly based on a penis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I grew up not knowing that. I remember I had a xenomorph toy ? It was like a large model essentially, but it had articulated arms and legs, just 4 joints, but you could move its arms and legs back and forth, whatever. And once I got over my fear of it, my dad reminds me that when he first brought it home for me, I was like 5, and he said that I was terrified of it. I saw it, and, you would think, I mean, as a little kid, yeah, I mean, it's like this ghoulish fucking creature, but I guess I warmed up to it pretty quick. And I remember I took it with me on a trip to the resort town Wisconsin Dells, where they have all kinds of pools and hotels and stuff like that. And I was swimming in a pool with it, as a little kid playing with my new toy, whatever. And a couple of girls, I remember, they were like, "That thing's stupid. Its head looks like a banana." And I was like, "No, it doesn't." It's like, wow, years later, those girls had no idea how close they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was banana headed, all right.
Uh-huh.
We'll put it that way, sure. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the artwork, and it's, yeah, the artwork that it's based on just has a big old giant semi-flaccid dick for a head.
Giger had certain ideas he wanted to go for. That much
He
is for certain.
did. Yeah, he did. He was a brilliant artist, but yeah, his works were very like bioerotic, I guess, for lack of a more specific term.
Yeah.
Very interesting though. Very talented, interesting stuff.
Yeah.
And it's funny that for as far out as the stuff he drew, I remember he was on I think the Alien documentary, one of the Alien documentaries that were made for like the 4-disc set, or actually it was like a 12-disc set, but whatever. I remember they were talking to him about I think the idea of like a bug getting under your skin or whatever, and he was like super creeped out by that. He was like, "Oh, just having something under my skin. Ah, no, take that away." So it's this guy that draws these horrific otherworldly monsters was freaked out by a bug getting under your skin. I mean, I can't blame him, but that was just a funny, unexpected little trait.
Yeah.
Ooh, getting some good weapons here. Holy shit!
Oh.
What was bad?
I wanted to craft a specific DLC weapon since you can't get them from chests, and it, like, all right, you've crafted it with the power of 299. Oh, just 1 point short, you motherfuckers.
Oh, that's not really a big deal though, right? You said it's just all is just one PowerPoint. And there's nothing else beyond that.
Yeah, but I'm anal enough to still want 300.
Yeah, understandable. Hmm.
Let's check my talents. Yes, that's right.
What causes criticals in this game other than headshots? Is there anything? I guess you said that backstabs are critical, or is that wrong?
No, critical hits are supposed to be random.
Oh, okay.
If you want to test, you can go to the testing dummy.
Right.
And I believe that where normal damage numbers are in yellow or orange, criticals will be in red.
Well, okay.
If it's random, then logically speaking, what weapon you want most to exploit crits are the weapons that attack more often.
Yeah, that's actually kind of what I'm trying to debate, is that a couple of my weapons here have different speed increases. Like, for example, I can keep the one I've got now that is a 0.4, 0.6 attack speed increase, or I can go to one that only has a 4% attack increase, 0.6% less, but this one has a 14% higher chance of critical hits.
Ooh, 14% higher chance of critical hits. 14 is a big number.
That's what I'm thinking. It's oh, actually no, I'm sorry, it's 14% higher critical power. But that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
And it is 10% higher, or 10 power points higher, I guess. Does that actually... Okay, so we have a power rating. Does that actually reflect on your character's, like, overall strength? Does that actually make a difference, or is that just a numerical value of how better you're getting?
Power affects the same things the strength potion does. So, damage, cleave, and ability to cause hit stun.
I see. So that is a good thing. Okay, I'll stick with that, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been using a swift bow for a while. It seems like it's probably about time that I switch. I've been having a little bit of, like that last boss we just faced, for example. I don't think my arrows did anything to him.
Yeah, it's gonna depend on the target you're going up against. That dude is so fucking thickly armored.
Yeah, he was.
It's really gonna just depend on what you want to specialize in. Part of the gimmick of the game is that you can't be a master of everything. Part of why it's a team game, naturally.
Yeah, it's also true. I mean, I melee most of the time, and one of the things I like about the Swift Bow is not only just how fast it shoots, but also the fact that it has a lot more arrows. Like, for example, it has 49 arrows, and if I go to my strongest bow, it's only got 19. It's really not much.
Yeah?
I'll give it a try, see what happens. One of my trinkets looks like a fish. I don't know if it's supposed to or not, but it literally looks like a. It's the token of Manon. Manon.
Yes, that is the god of the seas.
Oh, then that makes sense. Okay, I think it's enough time. Oh, I see you're hitting the dude, the dummy.
I am.
You know what? Can I? Do you? Can we make it to where the attack and the damage numbers pop out of the enemies like they do with the dummies?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think you can, because I only see them when you hit the dummies, and I thought that'd be kind of neat to have in my in the regular game. I don't know, that'd be annoying to some people, but to me it seems kind of like it'd be satisfying. So I'm gonna look and see if I can turn that on.
Yeah.
I think somewhere I did see something about number gauge for the enemies or something like that.
There is numeric UI, which I would recommend turning on.
I think that might be it then. Yeah, I've been playing the whole time with that off, whatever that's worth.
That doesn't make numbers jump out of the enemies when you hit them, but it does make it where you can see the exact cooldown time on your special, you can see the exact amount of health you got, so on and so forth.
Oh, that's definitely handy. Yeah, I definitely want that on.
And let's see, there's another one, there's one that should be making it where you can always see your ammo, even if you were changed over your melee weapon.
I think I've always got that on. I think. Off the top of my head, I believe that's a regular thing, is that I can see how many arrows I've got at all times.
Yeah, persistent ammo counter. There we go.
What is? I guess it's in the. Would that be in the video?
It would be in gameplay, actually.
Okay, I'm looking at gameplay now. I guess I just haven't gotten to that yet. There are a lot of options. Minion outlines, player outline. Well, player outlines is on. I will turn minion outlines on though. That could be handy.
Yeah, it's nice for when you play with a necromancer too, so you can see where her skeletons are.
Yeah, you mentioned that. That would be good.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I remember now. I've not played necromancer, but I wanted to hold off on playing necromancer until it was on recording.
Oh, okay.
So
are you gonna do that now then?
Screw it. Yeah. Let me see. I partly wanted to hold off because Necromancer Sienna actually changes her personality a fair bit, makes her more of an asshole, makes their characters distrust her more, but... Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a better better scythe and a better staff.
That's fine.
You know what? Let me go ahead and start a new recording for this as well.